Yeah, I think it's low-key kind of nice, to get to see veterans, especially people who have been with the team before come back because obviously it shows that they have a strong connection with where they were at. And looks like the Bucks made another interesting signing. Let's get to the show.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
It's been about 3 days since we just signed DeMarcus Cousins, and now we go and bring back Wesley Matthews. I didn't really see this one coming at all, but hey, he's a Wisconsin native and that's his home team, so I think it would make sense for him to want to come back for this 1-year deal. So anyways, what's poppin', y'all? It's your man Clubboy Bills. Welcome to another little update for you. Mid-season moves are pretty much the move for the Bucks right now. Anyways, we're bringing back an old friend. Matthews is returning to Milwaukee. The Marquette University alumni started 67 regular season games and appeared in 10 playoff games for the Bucks in 2019 and 20 when he averaged 7.4 points per game and shot 36.4% beyond the three-point line. The 35-year-old played in 58 games for the Los Angeles Lakers. That's where he played last year, and only played in 6 playoff games. He averaged 4.8 points on 35.3% shooting and 19.5 minutes per game for the Lakers. Did not get much playing time, but it's okay. Since entering the league, he's played for 7 teams, and he's averaged 12 points per game. The Athletic and Shams were the first to say this signing. We also confirmed in order to make room for him, we had to waive our second-round draft pick, Georgios Katsiolakis. I can't say his name, but I'll be honest, whenever I saw him play, wherever, he just did not seem to have an upside. I really feel bad, but I hope to see him do something. He was on the team with Toronto on Thursday. He played 9 games, and he was acquired on a day trade. Indiana selected him, and we ended up getting him. So anyways, here's my thoughts on this. He started for the Bucks 2 years ago. That's great. I'm happy about that. We're getting a good guy back, a great defender. Now, obviously, his points weren't the greatest last year because he came off the bench and sometimes didn't even play as much. And honestly, the Lakers were just a disaster last year. I think we all saw what happened. I think he's going to provide some depth. He's not going to start because of what we got. Drew Holiday and Grayson Allen starting, and then also George Hill and Pat Connaughton have really been getting minutes, so those 4 obviously been our rotation. And then we also are missing, don't forget, we have Dante DiVincenzo. So, maybe once DiVincenzo comes back, maybe that's it for Matthews. But obviously, I don't know what else to think about that. He's an aged guy. He scored a career low in shooting and points, and really true shooting percentage. Matthews was brought to the Lakers last year to replace Danny Green, who many didn't want on the team last year. He did waiver. And you know what? I saw Wesley Matthews, and yeah, he plays great defense. We know that. It doesn't matter, because, a lot of guys that really can't get their offense, they focus on defense more. Now, I think the coach did not know what to do with him. I'll be honest. He had him come off the bench, and all these other people were doing this stuff, and Frank Vogel could not figure out things. And honestly, because of that, that's why he became a free agent. Plus, yeah, he's 35 years old. You're not going to be the same player. And obviously, I think it's great. Mike Budenholzer loves his veterans. So, of course, getting this roster spot for him, I think, was a smart move. Now, is he going to get much playing time with us? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But who knows what will happen. We brought in DeMarcus Cousins because we don't know how long Brook Lopez is going to be out after his back surgery. And now with this, maybe they're just trying to be cautious with our veterans. Obviously, George Hill isn't the same player he was a couple years ago. And also, Pat Connaughton can be inconsistent. and also no Dante DiVincenzo. So this, I think, makes sense because guard depth is something that we were lacking, and I think getting guard was great. That's what we needed. So it's happy to see the native back in his home state of Wisconsin, because when the season ended, I was like, Bledsoe's done with, get rid of this dumb, get rid of him. But the thing was, I like Matthews. He's a great defender, solid three-point shooter, because most of the time they had him stand in the corner and he'd shoot a three. And we kind of did miss that last year, because when we had Tucker, we was doing that, but, no big dog mentality. I don't care. It's whatever I can say. But it's whatever. We're, I think, doing the smart moves, because, you know what, and if he ends up not playing for us this year, it's possible, but I think it's just a depth move, which I'm happy. And it was sad to see him leave, because I really liked him for the Bucks on the 2019-2020 season, but it's good to see the veterans like George Hill, for example. I was happy that George Hill's back. And now when Wesley's back, it's like these guys aren't the same players that they were, but you can bring them back because they're not worth as much as they were back then, which is the great thing about it. So getting all the people, this is one of the most likable teams because they have guys on there that can basically do anything. So yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm kind of satisfied with this move, but if he ends up being completely useless, maybe when people come back, yeah, we might trade him. Who knows what will happen. So anyways, if you like what you saw, comment below, subscribe, and as always, it's Matt Clark with Bales. Go Bucks. We'll see you